It's a little box and one. Stanford's mainly playing a zone, but on Miner, you got Hicks. Before it was Williams. Good little screen. Free up Miner. He finally gets his first field goal.
Took him 11 and a half minutes. Miner has 3 points.
Of course, the freshman, All-State at Michigan. He was a big-time scorer in high school. Only 33% from the field thus far his freshman year.
Miner appears to have found the range. He has 5 with 7. California clears it. Rodney Chapman wants to run ahead to Miner. He wants the baseline. Now pulls up, lets it fly, and scores. Miner was 0 for 7, and now in his last 3 trips down, he's 3 for 3%. His first one today. He is 3rd in the Pac-10 from three-point range. And
that's a real key for Stanford. I thought coming in he had to get hot. And speaking of hot again, right from the same spot, Miner's got another one. So that's the thing about Harold Miner. I mean, he may go 0 for 7, but he's liable to go 7 for 7 the next trip's down.
Chapman 3 on 2. To Cooper. Can he do it again? 5 of 5. He misses. Chapman from three-point range. Miner clears, reverses it off the glass, and scores. And Stanford, they led by 13 2.5 minutes ago. I don't know if they can find a cheerleading sweater big enough to fit George. What do you think?
No, I don't think so. He's going to wear out that suit, though.
Miner from three-point
country. Well, my. He looks at his team and smiles. Yeah, Miner with 15 points, Jim. 3.5 minutes ago, he had none.
Like you're saying, it took him over 11 minutes to get anything. But that one was from three-point range, where he'll be comfortable from in a year or two at the NBA level. It was way out.
Popping. 2:26 to play on the first half. It has been a crazy first 20 minutes of basketball. Stanford leading at 30-23.
And, of course, Harold Miner has been a big part in the Trojan comeback. At one point, he hit 5 successive shots, and he's outscored the Cardinals in the last 8 minutes. All his lonesome, 15-12. Missed his last 2, however, from three-point range.
Mark Boyd, shot won't go. Miner had a hand on it. Can he pick it out? He did. Off the glass and scores. The southpaw now with 17 points in the last 9 minutes. The interesting aspects of the first half, if you were with us throughout, is that Southern California, Jim, 17 of their 36 first half shots came from outside that three-point arc. And you mentioned halfway through the first half that Southern California is content to pretty much be a perimeter team.
Yeah, they are a perimeter team. They've had success, but maybe you live and die from out there. Maybe you want to work the ball around and get it inside. Of course, there were highlights in the first half. All came from Harold Miner. It took him 11 minutes to score.
Yeah, it certainly did. Let's take a look now at those first half highlights brought to you by Aflac. It did take him 13 minutes to score, but Jim, once he got on track, there was no stopping him.
Yeah, he just gets in that rhythm, and of course he filled it up from the outside. There is one of his 3 field goals in the first half, 17 total points. Now, in the corner, the defensive pressure always comes from USC. Double teaming, a little trap. Adam Keefe, known as a scorer, but he can also see the floor. Gets it out to Marcus Lally, 2 of his 5 points.
Let's take a look at now the first half stats brought to you by Gillette, since without scoring.
Amazing. So they got a little too conservative and maybe a little too